Yo, can you hear me? Dude, take that thing off. Hello? Yo. Yo.
Alright. Oh my god, apparently my mic is like super mega peaking. Hold on. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to another SMT semifinals match. We have got, I'm gonna turn myself up a little bit more. This is so hard. Working on mic is hard. So we've got another losers bracket match for you here. We have got Spanner Dude, who you may know as TingMomentum, versus Point B. This is let's see, 5 versus I don't remember. Where did Point B land? Okay, it's all at 10. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I'm going to head 2015. Gonna be joined by our lovely main host Ethan Taikoway. Hey Ethan, what's up?
Hello. Shout out to using the seeding screen that I just never put any background for because I just never assumed we would use it.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
But yeah, I'm also refereeing. Oh, so Count B has left the lobby.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, this song is great. What is this? Oh hell yeah!
Alright, and we have all players. Thank God. And warm-ups. I'm also refereeing, so you know. I like being sent warm-ups.
Wait, so you're also rapping, and I'm also training, so...
I know, we're both doing 2 jobs.
Yeah. Well, do you get paid for this, by the way? I mean, you're a host, you would know.
Can you get paid for this?
Yeah, can you pay me for the Twitch ad bro? All I ask is 5 fees.
No. You got get.
It's okay. What if I win the tournament? Can you pay me money then?
If you win the tournament, you will technically be receiving a prize that will be announced.
Oh, okay.
On the grand final show.
What? Point B was an FBC? Dude, what? I'm so jealous, man. Okay, so Team Ting does not have a warm-up. Just Point B have a warm-up.
Yes, Count B does have a warm-up.
Milkfish Jasko. This is probably gonna bang. Alright. Oh! You got the like flash on effects. This is probably so great.
I know. That's how you know.
I'm excited now. Oh my god, that picked up on the stream, I think. Holy
yes,
hell.
it definitely
Oh
did.
my god.
Let's go.
Wow. Alright, so we've got one more on here from Point B, and then we'll be getting into the roles, band, picks, all that good stuff. Someone tells me this map might do good stuff, so I'm excited to see what this is. Oh, mic audio test. Okay, I need to turn it up a little. Test again. Okay. Fine.
You're like fine on my end. Is it just OBS?
Yeah, I'm just trying to tune it.
OBS is a bit funky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, you turned on.
And here we go with Count B's warm-up. Can't get you out of my mind.
Yeah.
Mapped by J Seko.
I always say Jasko. Like G is from like Jiatsun and then Ko. Wait, this already bangs.
I don't
I think
check
I
that.
jump scared a little by the intro SD.
I was a little, a little bit mean.
I mean, yeah, the Jasko classic. He likes his SD. One modern mapper doesn't, to be fair. No, really, they all like their SD these days. It seems like Punby actually winning on finishers alone right now.
But some SV usage, I do agree. Just get a bit egregious, but sometimes, when you need that SV to hit and it's done right, and it hits right, it is beautiful. There are so many fun maps where it's just like the drop is like kind of perfect SV, and you're just like, this is amazing. This seems like a pretty fun map to play as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Good SV practice.
Seems like good combo. Okay.
You didn't even finish the curse before it already took effect.
Well, he has a knife combo right on, if you ask me.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
True! Dude,
You know what?
I love motivational speeches in the middle of my music. Motivational speech / like Yandere telling you that nothing else exists but her. I don't know.
Me when,
I don't really know what that was.
me when I bust out the emotional speech for the custom song Grand Final Tiebreaker.
Oh hell yeah.
Leaking? W leaking? No, I'm joking.
Wait, this map actually bangs so hard.
Hey.
These patterns are so awesome too. This is good SP right here.
This does slap. You know what? Very good warm up.
Yeah, I
wins the
respect
warm
it.
up competition.
Well, I'm sitting by 15k right now. Oh, the miss.
Oh, the curse.
Wait, this is so close. Oh! Team win the miss! Okay, looks like gonna be kind of running away with it at the end here. I fully expected there to be a really fast finish at the end. Okay, so kind of gonna win his warm-up time by 15k. One miss, goddamn, really impressive. Thing not doing too bad either. Side reading something like that and only getting 5 is pretty nasty too.
Very impressive, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great act as well.
Oh yeah. I just set my can of drink down as quietly as possible, and the mic thing still almost went into yellow. Like, I don't even know. Anyway, hard not to yellow.
Rolls.
Alright. Chat on. Kite B rolls 51, Ting rolls 28, so Kite B will win the roll. He gets to decide whether he picks first or bans first. We got the legend Brad Mill in the chat, let's go. I don't know who this is. Alright, Kite B says, I want to ban second. Excuse me, I mean, sure, that works. That just means you pick first. Fuck, right, I can sort this out, hold on. There we go. I can fix the crazy audio by making, I don't know, an explosion sound.
So yeah, Ting will be banning first and count the first.
Alright. So can I be second ban, first pick? And okay, Ting banning DT. As far as I'm aware, he more just doesn't like the mod, but something tells me it might also have something to do with the song. A lot of people do not like Shukse Lolly Kami Requiem, to say the least. By Shigeru Ui, a 9-year-old. And okay, can I be banning the mod fourth?
He is confirming that yes, he does not like that particular song.
Okay, yeah, I hate the song so much. I feel like it's getting a high ban and avoid rate just because of that.
We're getting the motivational speech again. Do you really need anyone else?
Winning ticket true good. Wait,
A
have you
streamer
seen
who was in the VC and commentating with me. Put bands on the screen.
Oh, shit. So, Ting ban first.
Ting ban DT.
DT and Nomon 4, and okay, first pick Nomon 1
First
from
pick.
Time being. Alrighty. It's gonna be Maserati Party. It's the very, very normal map. Alright. The making sure you don't have ADHD map. Actually kind of true. There's a little bit of a resolution check at the end where like the finishers get fast enough that if you're on box you might have some trouble reading. Okay, it's not really a resolution check, it's just can you like are you prepared? Are you ready for them? I wasn't, so I lost the map to those finishers. But I don't know. If these guys are practicable, I can see a double FD coming in here. This is definitely the chillest map in the pool.
Yep, it's a no mod one. Y'all know how this works.
Alright. Here we go.
I gotta say, I do like this no mod one.
I like it. Well, yeah, I sort of like it. It's alright. It's probably a bit on the easy side, but hey, we do still have most of the players remaining. Oh gosh, really early for 5B, but it's actually traded. The thing is, 5B's ag is so much lower that he's still behind by about 10k.
Yeah, although to be fair, I think all of those were just one chain miss. So recovering very quickly, but yeah, not in a good position compared to Ting's just one miss on a finisher. But, you know, start of the map, still purely very recoverable. And that is a little bit more of a problem for Count B.
Yeah.
Yeah, now Ting's lead grows. It's only going to keep growing.
I think it might be nervous.
I can see that. A very early miss on this kind of map definitely will set the nerves going off. But yeah, I mean, like you said, this is a relatively easy map, even in a relatively easy pool. Don't worry, we are fixing that next week. Die, all of you.
Oh my goodness.
Said with loving intent.
Fine, man. I mean, I hope it's like PWT quarters level or something like that.
Chuckles, troll face emoji.
If it's harder than you have actually overcorrected to read it, but I did put a lot of emphasis on it, so I won't really blame you. Anyway.
I actually have no idea because I don't know. But yeah, Ting kind of running away with this one here despite that early miss.
Oh yeah. That thing, the mono. 200 BPM, you know, I think it's 14 cats in a row, not a problem for someone that has actually spent the time getting the mono done. By spend the time I have more medium players, so the fingers can kind of do whatever and it works with this BPM. But either way, showing no DDKK weakness here.
Just going off and extending that lead over Count B up to 50,000 points. This Count B has just picked up a few misses here and there. And has decent accuracy, but for a no mod 1, I suppose you could consider this relatively low.
Alright.
Ting looking in a very solid position.
Yeah, still holding on to practically a low combo FC. I feel like he could probably act this cleaner than what he's doing right now. It's still pretty good. It's still solid in 99. And yeah, Gun Beach just had an unfortunate run at it, I think.
Yeah, I think those early misses. He seems to have settled down and much more towards the end, but those early misses definitely unsettled him through the first sort of third of the map, which is unfortunate on a pick like this. And yeah, the lead now well over 50k for Ting, or as he renamed himself to, Spanadude.
Alright, here we go.
Looking to just finish this out.
Last PI coming in hot. Another missing time B. I think he might have been nervous.
Entirely understandable. He's going up against a very strong opponent.
Oh yeah, it happens. Plus, I mean, he said he just got back from FBC, so maybe a busy day at the arcade kind of took it out of him already.
Yeah,
Honestly,
a
worth it.
solid first break point for TingMomentum / Spanadude.
Yeah.
One missed.
And when you look at where the miss was as well, real early on absolutely nothing. Like, he missed on a 1-1 finisher. It was, yeah, kind of painful. Might be actually not too far off in the 100 kind. It's just that he missed 20 whole notes. Really unfortunate run there from him.
Yeah, definitely seeming like he's not hit the wrong key at the start. Yeah, looks like Count B definitely not happy with that first run.
Yeah. Unfortunate score from both players, I think, but yeah, Ting kind of running away with it there after the first, like, honestly, after the first like 20 seconds of the map, and kind of just held the lead for the rest of the time. And yeah, picks hidden too, makes perfect sense. He's good at hidden. So I think gonna be going with Mick Magic here. Honestly, hardest map in the pool, if you ask me. I think it's either this or Hard Rock 1. In large part because of the reduced SV 1-3 into a finisher that just happens a couple times in the map. And I don't know, I think it's hard. There are those who are good at hidden that don't think it's hard, and then there's everyone else who's like, yeah, this is hard as balls.
Definitely a tricky match. Both players ready, and we get it underway for the second bit of the match with hidden. Windows, what are you doing? Okay, thank you.
Talking about Minia like usual. In the Taiko tournament, I feel like he often forgets he's in the Taiko community, and then not everyone here plays Minia and gets Minia references. That or he just chooses to make those references anyway, in which case, I respect it.
I was just like this thing in Mania. Nobody knows what that means. And I don't care, I'm just telling you it's just like this thing in Mania.
Early Mr. Kagbi. I don't imagine hidden is really his thing. There's something okay I can start here besides that, like, early mistake. Right,
I mean, I believe his response to the hidden pick was so definitely knows he's up against a little bit of a challenge here in Ting's hidden ability, which is monstrous to say the least.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, still at that thing, here comes the hardest part of the map, though. He is the first 1-3. Going into a finish now, but he's falling, but should be fine. Yeah, he catches it. Is he actually? No, I'm like, okay, I mean, he's not about to SS, but he honestly, just hit the hardest part of the map. Now he really should be on for a high AC FD. SS is the 345 BPM quad mono.
Yeah, just running away with this one. Count B's picked up a couple misses. As respectable, that's an entirely respectable score.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, against Ting, this is his bread and butter.
Oh yeah, I mean, Ting more of a slow hit player than fast hit actually. Oh, finally he finds a big break there, but until that point, that was looking absolutely terrifying for him, and it still is. This is a hell of a run from our boy Spanner, dude.
Yeah, still a very dominant score, even if it's not. It's already back at 99% accuracy. Even with that big chain miss, as Count B drops some more towards the ending.
Right. He's gonna get the 1.01, so Ting is now sitting on #1 weekly for Hidden 2.
Yeah, what a performance there. Saying his left hand sucks. 5 miss, 7 100s.
Yeah.
I can't be saying decent score. It was, a 9-1-1 is a pretty, it's a solid score.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I barely cleared 1 million on this, and I was actually happy enough with that run, because I find this map that hard. It's not easy.
Listen, I'd love a 900k on this type of map, and this is supposed to be like my kind of pick.
Hmm.
Can't be admitting they got quite a lot of nerves missing on a lot of stuff. I guess both these players. You certainly sort of look at this on paper and you think Ting definitely has a fair, a bit of an advantage, especially on seeding going in, but it's still close enough between these two players.
Alright, and Time B gonna pick, Nomon 2. Yeah, I mean, perfectly sensible pick. It's a tech Nomon, and Time B is very good at tech. I've seen stuff like Dust's F-Can a good year and a half ago or something like that. He's actually been a strong tech player for a good while.
Yeah, Ting has played tech maps and he's done well on them in tournaments, but not necessarily the kind of map he enjoys playing. So probably doesn't want to grind them quite as much for good scores.
Alright. Yeah, and Ting saying,
as we say.
Well, I played it once. I thought the map sucked. Damn, man, that's crazy.
See, now is he going to do the normal TingMomentum thing, where he says the map sucks and then he'll FC it with like 99? Because he has done this before several times. And Count B rebutting with the poor taste.
Oh shit! We've got beef in the chat.
They're fighting.
That's lovely. Yeah, Count B defending
The honor of Tech.
Technomod. As you should. It's good. It's a cool map. It's just hard.
I always enjoy Techs just because I think they're so different from like even any other kind of pick. They're really fun to play, even if I can't play them well.
Alright.
But
that's true, my dearest TingMomentum. That's very true. Right.
That's not banter, that's just how fast Ting can play.
Mania players long jacking 500 BPM as if their lives depend on it. Like, yeah, thank you, man. Okay, both players definitely gonna miss in that first set of bursts. So although Point B probably just missed due to nerfs, it is fine for now. It is treated. And both players hitting that second bit of one hit cleanly.
Still close between these two in terms of accuracy. Lead swapping back and forth as players drop 100s here and there.
Yeah.
Going slightly in the favour of Ting now as Count B drops some more 100s and Ting settles down just a little bit.
Oh, can be funny to miss on that offhand 7.16. And suddenly Ting kind of running away with this.
Yeah, it's not a long map either. It's only 1 minute and 47 seconds. If Ting misses, it can still quite easily go back, especially if he finishes on a big sort of 1-6 burst, but...
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Yeah, and Count B struggling just a little bit as Ting, after the early misses and 100, stabilizing now. There's a miss.
Come in from Ting finally, but I think it might be too little too late. It's 60k lead with a quarter of the map to go. It's going to take a bit of a meltdown here. Get the beginnings of it, but he recovers to hit that screen. And Count B trades away both the breaks by missing just once. That's how it goes.
Yeah, that is, I do think, going to be it. Them's the breaks, pal.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. I feel like Count B really is just low-rolling every map due to nerfs, which, I mean, it happens. Doesn't really have much tourney experience. Meanwhile, obviously, Ting has already won an entire tournament as the main carry of UK IGTS. He's got, I mean, not to even speak of Mania tournaments, so he's been in the trenches
He's
before,
a very
right?
established player. He knows this environment. He knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, he's probably got his...
kind of why he's up 3-0. This map sucks. He won the point.
But for me, it's okay, it's okay. He immediately redeemed it, just like, oh no, it sucks for me, guys. Alright, but Count B likes it, let's go! This Count B as usual. Harimachi elevator playing every single time a map ends. And yeah, just saying it's not his day. Yeah, I can see it. I love the gunshot playing at the start of the song. I didn't know Zai was American. Anyway, Ting to pick next with a 3 points to none advantage. She is firmly in the driver's seat here. And you're claiming that they will both SS the next map. Okay, it's gonna be no mod 3, and they're gonna make you change the rules again.
Listen, we've already implemented the Bobby botched rule changes.
You know, I keep thinking over the past few days, what would have happened if I just didn't get that finisher this time? Like, it would have been so fucking awkward. Like, oh,
I can tell you what. The reason I started messaging was because I started messaging because I saw you both SS'd once, and we started that conversation as you were playing that map, and you were SSing both at the same time for a while.
Yeah.
And
you know, I watched the VOD and I straight up didn't skip a finisher. I don't actually know why I lost score. Like, at the point I lost score, I was hitting every finisher both keys close enough together, and it's like, what the hell? I don't get it. Anyway, Banner, do TingMomentum, gonna pick Decay 3-on-1. This is the very mod-friendly one. This should be HDHR from Ting, HR from Count B, I feel like. Unless Count B is gonna go HDHR and really step to him. Oh, hidden only. I'm surprised. But it's still pretty chill with hidden only. And yeah, Ting gonna go with the hidden hard rock. I think he can FC this. It's just the 1-6 monos that are
It really
posing
is.
questions.
But yeah, to answer your question, what would we have done if you'd have SS'd a second time? I was going to join the VC, tell them to pause the match whilst we changed the rule live. That was going to be the outcome.
Dude,
I was about to hop in.
We're the one finisher away from causing the funniest shit ever. Anyway, getting into the first main TI here of the K. Same with 1-102. Roughly matching Kunbi's act with 1 loss. He's playing it pretty cleanly so far, but yeah, when the other player has 2 mobs on, there's generally only so much you can do.
Waiting for when you're at a mod disadvantage, you really just
mono
gotta
comes
play the
in,
best you can.
And Ting hits
Both players
it.
did it.
100 at the end. Yeah, not so hard for Kunbi. I'm pretty sure he's K80K full, but for Ting, that's the scariest part of the map. Well, the second scariest over with. There is also the set of 1-6 monos. It's about to come in. Oh, finds a missile. Kind of nothing there. That is unfortunate.
Gap shrinking just slightly towards County, who is still having a very impressive hidden score for now.
Yeah, but the hard part of the map starts now. Here we go. There's 1-6-7 folks come in. And they're not done. Team gonna find another break.
The score just inching towards Count B just a little bit.
I think you'll need another, at least, bit of mistake from Ting here, though. Like,
that score will come back if Ting manages to stabilize.
Ooh, 100 for Kunbi. That's gonna be a big deal when Ting already has a mod advantage to work with, and it's real tight here.
Operating on razor-thin margins now between these two. Just 100 sending it across both ways at this point.
I feel like Kunbi might be less nervous because he's probably thinking, oh, well, he's just going to get 1.08 and I lose, right? But little could he possibly know how close this is right now, but the miss finally come in at the worst time. Just as the Ki was coming to a close. That's so unlucky.
It really is, because the score was only like 1,000 to 2,000 points between them, even to the very end of that Ki.
Yeah,
missing on nothing. Unfortunate. The nerves were probably rattled at this point.
I think Ting was gonna win that anyway, because he near enough assets that I throw that I think he had it regardless. But still a pair of great scores, both getting over a mil. Ting, okay, no, actually I don't think Kunbi was winning that really no matter what he did. Ting would have beaten, I think, anything short of a true 101 mod FC there.
Yeah, it was a very high bar there set by Ting, but he can also, he can free mod like anyone can.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, his HDHR rating isn't super crazy just yet, just because he's not really had to, have the experience on harder pulls.
Too far.
Yeah, like IDTS didn't exactly test him like SMTs tested him, I feel like, but he's rising to the challenge so far. Like
especially if he makes it to next
probably,
week as well.
I don't know, I'm curious to see what he does if SN2 is played. But might be gonna pick Sakazuki as no on 3.
God, I love being a ref. I love Ranchi. I've just got to say it. Whenever using any of the sheets that Ranchi has made, I love Ranchi. So good sheets. So good at sheeting.
So good sheets. True.
So good sheets. Listen.
Name of your accounting business. Alright.
I think if I'm making an accounting business, it's not going to last very long.
Kunbi cleaning this sort of feels like a last chance for him. I can kind of see it, because if you allow Ting to pick again, I feel like he's just going to go with, like, Hidden 1, and...
If he goes with Hidden 1,
if he picks Hidden 1, I think that's kind of it.
Yeah, that's kind of game. That is...
Yeah, unless...
That is the
Kunbi
Ting
at least had this point right here. Alright, both players coming through the intro. So it's 280 BPM, it's got a decent bit of density in the Ki, it's nothing too wild. It's much faster than the previous run, but less dense to compensate. And the finishers come in, pretty difficult to use. Ting actually hitting 100 on this section. B got that finisher game as KDDK, but does trade over the 100 to leave them tied coming into the PI. Ting's playstyle looks so funny on thing. I like dense mapping like this. I like it. Just looks like he's. It just looks like a bot pressing random keys because he's DDKK full, which is the most unusual thing. Anyway, both players looking really clean. Ting out of that KI with 2 100s, Kind B with 1. But we go straight into another.
Having a slight lead.
Yeah.
It's not a long map. We're only halfway through.
It's 2 100s, the advantage for Kind B right now. He just has to keep that reading up. Loses 1 100 with the lead, but he still is ahead. Alright. Here's one of the harder parts of the map. This is where I dropped that finisher against Bobby. Just finisher straight into note a couple times, but it looks like Kind B is safe from the finisher score game. Both players at seeing suddenly this match is so high level. All it took was Kind B rising to the challenge, and here we are. The last PI is the hardest though. You've got finishers straight into stuff. You've got a bunch of 9-flips, a pair of 9-flips right near the end of the PI. Just a final challenge sort of thing for the players to hit before the match starts ending. But Tinzak is... It's not even slipped. He has 9. He has 4 100s. It's just that Kind B has 2. This is amazing from him. And all is redeemed. 996k to 993. Sometimes you play really well and you still lose, and that's what just had to happen there for Ting. Wow, crazy pair of scores.
Incredible scores from the both of them. And we avoid the sweep,
yeah,
at the very least.
From Ting. Yeah. Kind B getting on the board, and, well... might be about to be 5-1. Ting picking hidden 1, and he is sort of a hidden specialist. Oh.
Right into my trap card.
Oh, what could he mean by this? Watch, he's if this is the comeback, then after this match, Kind B is about to post like, oh, I have 30 locals on this map, actually. Actually, I know every single note of the song now.
He can play hidden, I just don't know how good he is on slow hidden. As you say, he's not done that many
It's not that this
tournaments.
is particularly slow, though, but yeah, I feel slow hidden is just different.
I'm the slowest player known to man. Yeah.
Start as RNG. Even with ghost tapping, yeah, there's only so much you can do to, get tight accuracy on it. Alright. Ting versus Kind B, going into hidden 1.
Has Ting truly activated Count B's trap card, or was it all a bluff?
Oh no, Ting knows what he's doing, dude. But he's hitting 100s anyway! He is not ghost tapping and he's just almost SS the intro. Oh no!
Oh,
but wait, his act still keeps him competitive at least for 9. He was so many 100s ahead of Ting on that intro that it's not, all is not yet lost. And also the miss was so early, but that was so clean until Kind B missed. He actually SS the intro, no ghost taps almost. That's unbelievable. I don't know if anybody else in this tournament could do that with match winners. He actually has higher act than Ting and everything.
It looks like Count B really did have this pick kind of locked in as a trap card. If he hadn't picked up that miss at the start, he would be ahead of Ting. Of that I have no doubt, but...
Oh yeah. The miss is all that separates the two right now, and it's actually so unfortunate that Kind B missed where he did. He was 1 or 2 notes away from being completely out of the woods. Although the ending is still difficult, and oh no! Right, that probably seals it unless Ting has an absolute disaster on the ending, which isn't impossible. It is the hardest part of the map, but that'll also look like Kind B has to hit it, and Ting is closing in on 99% right now. The double 1-6 comes in, both players hit it, but that also means Ting gives no grind. Hits the 1-3 into 7 for 1-6, and this should be it. The little ending slowdown, is it going to catch him pretty good? He's going to hit a couple 100s, but no big deal. And Ting with the 98.76% FC, 1025k. Looking real strong. Kind B showing that, yeah, he was ready for it, but, I mean, you don't always win your trap picks.
Yeah. Only a 4-100 difference between the two. A genuinely very close map between the two of them. Maybe a little bit too close. If he hadn't have missed, that would have been very, very tight for Ting. But thankfully for him,
Oh yeah.
Count B just unfortunate in those misses.
Yeah, really good scores from
But
both.
now we stand at
Impressive
match
work.
point.
Yeah, Ting is on the verge of top 8 here. He has 5 chances to win this match, and 2 of those chances will get to be on maps that he picks. Well, the last one, if we get 4 maps, he'll not really have a pick so much as just like, well, he'll have one choice, and he'll just be the one that has to say, yes, I picked this map. Alright, Hard Rock 1 coming in. Ooh, interesting from Kung B. This is the Tech Hard Rock, and it's hard. I think this is up there with Hidden 2 and No Mod 2 as the hardest 3 maps in the pool by a good chunk.
I think this is a very good pick from Count B. I know that Ting has good hard rock, but I don't know. It's not one of his standout skill sets.
No.
So if Count B can do this quite well, he does stand a chance of sniping another point from Ting.
Shit, I just lost the glass over. Oh boy. That probably... I'm sorry if that peaked my mic really hard. I straight up did not see it. My hand moved in that direction and just slapped it over. Anyway. Oh, we have 12 viewers on this stream right now, by the way. That's a nice reference.
12 viewers? What a reference.
My name is Super Rude Buster. Kind of be hitting a little lit in the intro. Yeah, the only thing I worry about for him here is accuracy. I think this is his kind of map in terms of just hitting the notes.
And we said about and the accuracy, yeah, favoring Count.
Favoring Ting by a little
bit.
Although Kumpy did get off to a really rocky start, and I feel like he's leveled it roughly over time. But player's actually doing really well. Ting actually bombed just over 90 hit for a moment there. Opposite miss from Kumpy.
Oh, and a miss from Count B, and that is going to be problematic.
Man. This keeps happening. I feel like it's just Shitness City this match for him, and he's proving that he can play the maps, but the unfortunate thing is,
Just
kind of the only
nerves
chance.
creeping in.
You're already in the lower bracket. Alright, this is the hardest part of the match.
Solid lead, not absolutely dominant. A miss from Ting would send it back to Count B, but there's another miss from Count B.
Yeah. And it's just the consistency on Ting that is winning in so many points in this match. It's just he's hitting the notes and Count B isn't. Even if sometimes his act is lower, sometimes it's higher. I think that's a bite even, but it's just the consistency that's setting Ting apart entirely in this matchup. Like, even when Cookie gets to win, Ting's keeping it close. Does finally lose that FC. He had an amazing run going there. Another break comes in. Suddenly this starts to get a little interesting.
Yeah, that score's starting to creep now. Back towards Count B, dipping under the 40,000 that it was, now into the 14,000 points.
Yeah.
It's not unreachable anymore for Count B, especially as he hasn't hit combo cap just yet.
Yeah, the map like
there
this
he
really
goes.
isn't over until it's over, but I think
Ting
it will
picks
take
up a
another
silly
break.
miss at the end.
I think it'll take another break from Ting, but that's not guaranteed, and instead it's going to be
there's a
Count B
miss from
missing.
Count B.
Oh man, not again.
And that is pretty much going to give Ting the win there.
And coming into the end of the map. Really impressive score from Ting, actually, especially considering Hard Rock isn't supposed to be his thing. Like, mid-97 with 3 misses, really strong. I'm impressed by that, actually. I think that could have been 1-0 if not for the misses. Might be no clutch either, but just ran into a stronger opponent today and didn't... I don't feel like he really got to play his game to the fullest extent, but sometimes that happens. Good plays regardless. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
He goes out in position 9 to 12. You know, he's seeded 10, so that's where you'd expect based on his seed. But yeah, Ting moves on to face Wrong 12 tomorrow. That should be interesting. The guy who seeded 5th, despite being like rank 1500 or something, versus the guy who seeded 11th, despite being about rank 100. On a poll that is hard enough, but I think it's going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah, I am 100% looking forward to that matchup tomorrow, but we do have another match in just 20 minutes.
Oh, do we? Which one actually is it? Danny,
You're staffing it.
Wait, am I streaming it? Or...
You're streaming it.
Oh. Oh wait, the matches at
It's Danny
19
Mango.
What the hell? Okay, yeah, so we got Danny versus Muzango in 20 minutes at 19 UTC or 8 p.m. UK time. That will be our last match for today, and then we'll have the second set of lower bracket matches, which includes Ting versus Wrong 12. We'll also have the other winner's semi-final of Eloise versus Arjun. And we'll have the winner of today's final match versus Horn Love for a spot in lower bracket finals and top 6. So, oh my goodness. So,
Settings jump scare.
we will see you
we'll leave it
again
there.
in 20 minutes. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.